Here we go.
Yeah.
We're live. Still fucking up. It's bad. It's even worse now.
It's just stuck at 0.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why
Click on that.
why does the fucking Wi-Fi keep going to
it anymore?
fuck thing's a piece of shit. Doesn't work. Knew it wouldn't work.
Alright. Let's see. So going up and down, bro. What the fuck is going on?
A lot of people say it's still. You guys see us or no? I don't know what's going on.
Did the coronavirus affect the internet too? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck, dude? Michelle says, I see you, but it's slow. What the fuck?
Can't even just do a simple fucking live stream.
Trying to hope it steadies out, but it's still just dropping and going and dropping and going.
Are we at all back in any way?
Yeah, people said they could see us.
I can't. Why can't I find the stream?
Probably.
I clicked on this. This was.
Oh, yeah, it's up for me. That's the new one.
There's lag still.
Yeah. We can see you guys.
So
but
beyond.
It's still laggy.
It's good now. Big Skin Pete. Well, where's the fucking stream at? Is this it? There it is.
There it is.
Audio's fine. Yeah, I got lag. Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Yeah, it's just jumping around.
We apologize.
Why?
There's nothing we can do. Nothing we can do. This goddamn shit software. No, streaming on Twitch means nothing.
Yeah,
means,
we're still using the same program.
It's frustrating.
Yeah, it won't matter, guys. No point in saying that. Yeah, it's this bad. Yeah. Well, y'all can still hear us a little bit. At least that's something. Sorry about.
The audio's not fucking up, is it?
No, I think they're saying.
No, we're not going to Discord, not yet.
Yeah.
It's not what we want to do. If that's what we want to do, that's what we do.
Yeah, we can see it's. I don't know. Some people say they can see us fine. It's all good. We can see and hear, okay? But not everybody can.
What's so odd to me is that even when we have good numbers on the KBS, it still shows red. Mm-hmm. I don't get that.
I don't either.
I don't get what that
I don't know what's dropping.
Audio is fine. Okay. The vid is choppy. All right, let's just go and just hope.
Hope it levels out. Yeah.
Let's pretend this is this is a fireside chat, okay? Like they used to do back in the day when Roosevelt would address the nation. They were called fireside chats. You sit by the radio and listen to the president talk. Well, this is what this is. This is a fireside chat because our fucking video is choppy as shit. Goddamn OBS. Mm-hmm. But anyway, appreciate all you guys being in here. Did we miss something?
Yes. Remember right when we ended the last one?
We got a donation?
Yes. Okay. From Stay Black and Gold, $4.99, says, was supposed to get off of probation next week, 2 years of it, and now they're threatening to cancel court for a month, so I have to wait longer. Now that's kind of fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Like, no, bitch, you've been on probation? Like, no, get me off of this bitch. Mm-hmm. Fuck that.
That sucks, bro.
I'll be pissed.
QC's listening with his headphones in his pocket right anyways at work. Yes, he is.
Yeah,
shout out to QC.
He's good.
Y'all gonna stream NASCAR now? Says Go Skittle. Are we gonna stream NASCAR now? For shits and giggles, maybe we should. Maybe we should.
That's gonna be easy. You want to take turns play-by-play? Mm-hmm. Every lap? Every turn?
I bet we could. I don't know. Maybe we could have fun with it.
I don't know.
But then again, I mean, honestly,
might fall
what
asleep.
else is there to do?
Are they? They're not going to cancel it in NASCAR?
I'm pretty. If this keeps spreading, which it's going to,
yeah,
everything's going to get canceled. Well, you cannot have a large gathering.
Well, they already
just
said
can't do it.
NASCAR, I think there no crowds are going to be there.
Okay, well that's what everybody else is saying. That's everybody else. Let's just go that route, so that way you can keep the games going and keep the TV ratings and you make money that way.
Yeah.
But I just don't think it's going to happen, considering how everybody else is reacting.
Oh, and Trop, you says now it's good times to be a UFC fan. How long that's going to be? Because remember, a lot of states are starting to crack down on no events larger than 100, 200 people. Right?
Like B-Money, he said 100 people, more than 100 people in Ohio.
So, are they really going to have anything? And plus, let's get real here. A lot of these guys, these UFC fighters, they go to the gym. Mm-hmm. Gym is a cesspool, bro. You do not. I was going to go to the gym yesterday, but I was like, Josh, I'm not going to go to the gym. Fuck that. I'm not going anywhere near gym right now with everything that's going on.
King PJ says that all events are going to get shut down eventually.
Exactly.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Bout to Sell says disc golf is still going strong. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Disc golf is pretty much golf with frisbees. So it's kind of fun.
Golf with frisbees. Interesting. Yeah. Nader says it's confirmed NASCAR will happen this weekend in Atlanta.
This weekend. But let's see what happens after.
Everything could change tomorrow. Hot Take Sports says there's nothing for you to stream. Guess B-Money has to go back to betting on women's Russian hockey at 3 a.m. because some dude on Reddit said to. Really degenerate hours.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Joshua Roberts says I got a whole another week off. What's up, Ichigo? What about WrestleMania? Cool. Iverson, that's a good question. WrestleMania, we know Vince McMahon has not canceled WrestleMania yet, but the thing is, Vince is very stubborn, right?
He's not going to cancel it.
He's not going to cancel it unless he's told. Unless Tampa says, you are not holding this event.
Yep.
You are not allowed to. He's going to do it.
And I feel like Tampa will eventually. I think every state's going to. Every state's going to.
And you got to think about all the people from Europe who buy tickets to WrestleMania every single year.
Yep.
All the WrestleManias I've been to, a good third of the audience at least are from across the seas.
Yeah.
Now they're screwed. Those people paid a shitload of money.
Oh yeah, travel packages.
They planned this out. They took time off
like
work.
6 months planned, and now it's all shut down. So I feel bad.
Two quick basketball says, will schools be canceled? I'm pretty sure schools will get canceled, and I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people are saying that the schools are going to go to online.
Online?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Put them online.
Well, because there are a lot of schools that already have that online option. So just roll with it. A lot of schools are giving iPads to students nowadays so they could go home and do stuff. So everything could be going online.
Matthew says, Josh and Sean haven't spoken in a while. How's it been? Hey, man. It was going fine until a couple days ago.
Yeah. Blizzard Peak with $1.99, Josh.
Golf, bowling, cricket. I don't know. Some sports still. We'll figure out something. We'll do something.
I'm not. I would love to go bowling. Bowling too. Like those balls going. Yeah, I ain't touching those bowling balls.
Basically, Pete says Vince is immune to Corona. I'm pretty sure. I was just joking about that. Which sounds like fuck coronavirus. Doing my Vince impression.
He will, dude.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck. He don't give a damn. Tom Gross is in the house. Says, hell in a quarantine cell for Mania.
Dude, if Vince fucking named a match like that, that'd be fucked up, bro.
God damn, that is perfect.
That would be perfect.
That would be a perfect match for Mania.
That would be perfect, bro.
Hell in a quarantine cell for Mania.
I actually kind of think that's hilarious. Yeah, good job. Good job. Mixed Kyle with the $5, Josh. Says, salute Josh Sean, just live stream and report what's going on in the sports world as this unfolds. There's nothing going on. Well, honestly, we're probably still going to get NFL news next week. Mm-hmm. Because as of right now, the NFL is not going to delay the opening, like free agency and all that. They're not delaying that shit. It's supposed to still start March 18th. Mm-hmm. But this is the weird thing. Like I was telling Josh, a lot of these free agents have to go in for a physical. And none of these guys first off, the team facilities are shut down, so you can't go in for a physical. What are you going to have them fly in? Not a lot of them probably don't want to fly. So how's that all going to work? There's so many question marks still. I think a lot more things are going to come out in the next couple days. So we'll see.
QC has an idea.
What?
How about my sex ed class going online?
Oh, your sex ed class?
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Could do that. Mm-hmm. Online shopping. Bowling is lit. We could stream Rocha Bowl.
Get down on it. Get down on it. Hell yeah, we'll do that.
Eddie says, hey, QC, Rocha needs to take that class. Mitch Akala with a $5 donation says, salute Josh and Sean. Just live stream and report what's... Oh, that's the one you were just... Did you just read?
Yep.
Damn. I'm way behind.
It's
1-1. Well, I didn't see the comment. To be fair, I didn't see the comment.
I didn't see the comment either until after.
Okay. All right.
To be fair, because I think I was when I was like reaching down to grab my cap.
I just saw the donation and just started reading. Okay. All right. Sir Cardinal says junior school has spring break till next week. Yeah. Then once they come back, we're told they're canceling an additional 2 weeks. Shit.
Jesus Christ. And again, guys, if y'all just tuning in, I know there's a lag. We apologize. Hopefully y'all can still hear us. God, it's still fucking lagging. It's annoying. Stay black and gold for live, $1.99.
Ooh. Y'all think fast food places will be next to close? That's a good question. You know,
I'm scared.
There was a whole city in Italy, I think in northern Italy, that got quarantined.
Yeah.
If this keeps getting worse and worse, are they going to do the same thing here in the States? Are they going to quarantine some some cities? Are fast food restaurants and some certain stores or shops going to close completely?
Well, I know that the U.S. has already thought about it. They've already been thinking about that shit, right? But regarding fast food, man, if that happens, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't just get shut down because of the coronavirus. What if they just get shut down because they don't have no more food? Because a lot of these grocery stores are getting sold out, and I would imagine the supplies are getting scarce, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know. The traveling is being limited, stuff like that.
Oh my god, my shit is so far behind. It's starting to like jump. Oh, Meow Man, $1.99 donation. Invest in Pornhub now since everything is closing. What's up, Meow Man?
Of course, he'd come in here and talk about.
Thank you so much for that donation, bro.
Thank you, buddy.
Have you seen people fighting over toilet paper? Yes, Go Skittle. People are going crazy at the grocery stores. And it's so stupid how people are reacting to this. Because what people don't understand is like when you go stock up, when people start hoarding and stuff like that, it's called copycat panicking.
Yep.
Someone sees somebody buying up a whole bunch of stuff, they do it, somebody else sees them doing it, and everyone's doing it. Mm-hmm. And this can cause shortages. Mm-hmm. Now, this reminds me of a situation that happened here in Dallas a couple of years ago.
Some of the gas?
Now, there was these rumors. Yes, there was these rumors. It was thought that we were going to have a gas shortage. So, the Dallas-Fort Worth area, one of the largest metropolitan areas in the country, panicked. And everyone, at the same time, started hitting up the gas stations, whether they needed gas or not. They were filling up their little jugs. They were filling up big old jugs of gasoline to stock up. And that in itself created the shortage of gas here in Texas.
There was literally gas stations that had no gas.
And you know what? It fucked up everybody. It fucked up everything. It was hell for like a whole week or so, a week or two. And there was never going to be a gas shortage.
Nope.
But because of misinformation being spread throughout Facebook and social media and copycat panicking, people started hoarding up gas and it fucked everything up. And that's what's going to happen now. Yeah. Everyone's going to the grocery store, stocking up on toilet paper, paper towels, hand sanitizer, all these things that they don't need to do. You don't need to go up and buy like a whole roll of toilet paper.
Because honestly, like if you just bought it as regular, like just typical quantity that you need, none of us would run out. None of us. But you hoarding it causes other people not to be able to get it.
In San Francisco, before we left, I was watching the news, and Costco and certain stores, they put a limit to how much people can buy. Mm-hmm. And out here, my girlfriend was telling me that they did the same thing at Target. Target's doing that.
Good.
And I think all stores should be doing that.
Well, the thing is, they usually do, but then no one enforces that shit. Mm-hmm. They did that shit with a gas thing a couple years ago that you're talking about. Like, gas stations were supposed to crack down and not allow people to fill up extra shit. Mm-hmm. But none of them were fucking enforcing it. I'd go to gas stations and they're filling up like 3 or 4 things of those things. It was annoying.
Arturo, with the $2 donation, you guys hear about the stock market? Yeah, it's been just crashing, man. It's been crashing.
That's what will happen, man.
This coronavirus is taking a toll on everything. Everything.
Yeah, it's worldwide, dude.
Graham 2, thank you for the donation there, Arturo.
Thank you, Arturo.
Is this the death of the XFL? Asked Graham 2.5. 0.25. But no, it's not. They're planning on being back in 2021 and everything. But it does suck because this was their inaugural season, and now everything's done. That sucks. We're not going to get an XFL championship.
Yeah. Now all we could do is speculate. You know, which team was the best? Obviously, X was, but it's like still so much to be determined because just with the DC Defenders, are they going to get back on track and all this other stuff? Yeah, it kind of sucks. But what I like that they're doing, what Oliver Luck came out and said that they're going to pay their players for the rest of the season, just like they would have. That is huge. And then they are planning on still having another 2 years.
Good.
So I love that.
I've been saying they're going to do their 3 seasons.
Yeah, they are going to make it happen.
This one got cut short, but they're going to do their other 2. At least. Pigskin Pete says, I'm fucked. We only have 2 rolls left of toilet paper. I'm not joking.
I believe you.
You better start. You better go, man.
Dude.
You better start driving around stores and just get something. Yeah. Has anyone tried online shopping? Is that also being a shortage?
I haven't done that. I was going to do that probably. But I because grocery stores, like, I just could only imagine. The funny thing is like I need to go buy some toilet paper because I left, we were gone, so I don't think I needed to get some. And I think my girl texted me, she's like, I'm going to the grocery store to buy some, and she said she's gonna get me some, so luckily. Good.
We got a $2 donation from Dylan Russell. Says give us some live play-by-play of some pornos. No.
I was no.
Back dick's coming out of her ass. It's going back in.
He pulled it too far, fast out. Oh God.
And there he goes.
No, with the $5 is I'm in the minority, but I think the NBA will just have the season end a month later. In 30 days, everything will be just fine, and I get time to practice. You get time. Oh yeah, you get time to practice your basketball. That's what I was telling him. He's like, I don't know what to do. I was like, no, you better fucking practice your game.
It doesn't matter, no.
I want him to make him feel better.
It'll help you to practice, but it doesn't matter. You know what's coming. You know what's coming to you. I'm going to destroy you. There is not a damn thing you're going to do about it. You're done. It's already over. It's already been foreseen. Mm-hmm. Josh beats Noam just handedly, just embarrassingly whoops Noam's ass.
Oh, he said he's going to take my ankles, Josh.
He's going to take your ankles?
Yeah, he said he's...
Okay.
It's cute.
We went offline at one point, though.
Yeah. I saw that. Jesus. I just scrolled down and saw that.
Sorry, guys, about that again.
Refresh. We should be good, maybe.
It sucks. It sucks. Eddie's jacket at the Chase Center is going to get coronavirus. Did they ever email you back to tell you that they found it at all? Because, or game after that at the Chase Center.
Was there?
I think, right?
I don't think they did.
Did you guys play? Wait.
Oh, yeah, they did.
They played the Clippers.
Yeah.
There, at the Chase Center.
Mine says we're offline. Are we offline?
Yep. Great. Can't even have a fucking live stream. Jesus Christ. And we're in the green again. Jesus.
We're back.
This could be a big blow to the XFL.
It could.
I mean, it's this happening in its first season doesn't help,
yeah.
but it's gonna stay.
They still have the money, so. Eddie says no, they didn't find it. I told Eddie if they said they let him know, that means it's already gone. I guarantee you, probably someone that was cleaning up found it and they kept it. 100%.
It was godly.
Oh shit, we're good now.
Okay, good.
It looks like it's staying green. Fuck yeah, we might be good. Ah, thank God.
I don't know if you caught that, Gnome. Well, I don't know if we were lagging and went offline when I was ripping on Gnome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You don't even know.
You going down, Gnome?
You don't know. You don't even know.
Oh my God, it feels good. We're back and it looks like it's staying green. Oh my God.
You're good? Okay, thank you, Rocha.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Michelle says, what the hell are we going to do, SPORTSFURY Nation, with or without sports, man? My Bruins are doing awesome. Celtics are a team. Quarantined because they played the Jazz last week. Shit sucks. It does.
Mm-hmm. Michael, it's not the internet. It's literally the program, the software that we use.
Thank you, Chris Redmond.
But
thank you, B Money. I'm just going to buy another one, says Eddie. Damn. Mm-hmm. In some way, I feel responsible.
Why?
Because when he took it off, I just threw it.
That's what happened? Oh yeah, when he went to go look for the jersey.
No, I'm just kidding.
Goodness. Is baseball canceled yet? They have, from last time I heard, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, I heard that they postponed for 2 weeks spring league, whatever, spring training. So as of right now, a couple weeks.
Brush up your English accents for the Masters, maybe. By George, I think he's got it.
What? You think he got it? Why do you hesitate between each word? Is that how they sound?
I think so. I don't know.
Now you start going Australian.
Yeah, I always go Australian or Irish.
Oh.
Why can't the Masters be in fucking Ireland? You know? King PJ's.
That would be awesome.
Josh, have you ever realized how much you look like super buff Chad Lee, Native American? What the fuck are you talking about?
Is he calling you a Chad?
Oh, a Native American Chad, I guess. I don't even know what that means.
Oh yeah, King. We did think we lost Eddie for 20 minutes. That's right.
Yeah, we were like, is Eddie gone?
I literally texted him.
Did Eddie get kidnapped? Where the hell is Eddie?
We're like, where the fuck happened? I literally texted him. I was like, are you alive? He's like,
we're just like, what's going on? Oh my God, I want to play! And we forget all about it.
Oh yeah,
Poor Eddie.
Yeah, poor Eddie.
But about the trip. So yeah,
let's get into
this is the first stream since we've been back
Yes.
from the trip. People have been asking, what was it like meeting the guys?
Oh,
what
God.
were they like? What was y'all's first impressions? Well, for the most part, they were pretty much what we thought.
Exactly what you expect. Exactly how they are is exactly pretty much how they were in person.
Hanging out with them was great.
Yeah.
Eddie, he's hilarious. Eddie could fit in with my family. His personality is amazing.
Yeah.
He's a funny ass dude. He's very assertive. I like that.
Yeah.
Eddie's cool as hell.
He talks some shit.
Yes.
It's fun. It's fun.
He was cool to chill with. King PJ was great. He's very cool and laid back.
Very laid back.
Very chill.
Just like he. That's what.
Chill,
y'all ever seen him play Fortnite? That's how he is. Like, yeah. What's up, guys? Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Rocha.
oh
Rocha.
my God.
I could tell at times he seemed kind of shy or nervous.
100%.
I would say about at least 40% of the time of the trip, he was on his phone. He's like this.
Oh, he has to be checking his Twitter and his YouTube comments.
Yeah, these guys, they travel 1,000 miles. This is where my attention needs to be, right here.
We're all chatting it up in the car.
Fuck it, they're just some YouTubers. I don't care.
Like, we're driving across the Golden Gate Bridge, right? And we're going, and we're all chatting it up in the van, and we look back, and Roach is on his phone. What the fuck? But yeah. Some people just too attached to their phones sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
What
else? We played a lot of. Every night we played Cards Against Humanity and Uno, and that was so much fun.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. The last
Eddie,
night, intense.
Again, Eddie could fit in with my dad's other family. He's such a cheater. He is such a cheater, man.
Dude, he was like Josh.
Like, I don't know how many, especially that last night we played fucking Uno.
My
because
God.
I was kicking their asses all the nights before. And they were like, no, Josh can't fucking win, right? And Eddie would fucking peek at my
He'd be like this.
He would go and try to look over at my cards and tell everybody what my cards were. And whenever I did a draw 4, and he would challenge me, right?
Uh-huh.
So you have to show him your cards. I would show Eddie my cards, and he would just tell everybody what my cards were.
He'd be like, it's a red 4.
You son of a bitch.
He was straight up the whole time. He always sat next to Josh, and I'd see him. And I'm like, oh my, stop. It was hilarious.
Cards Against Humanity was hilarious. Oh
my God. It was funny to learn. Well, we already kind of knew everybody's sense of humor, but it kind of solidified the sense of humor and shit like that. So it was...
The guys are great, man.
Yeah.
Throughout the entire Airbnb trip, the Airbnb, we had weird things happen. The entire day. The entire trip.
It was
so, like, I think, what was it? Was it the second day? I think it was the second day. When we all woke up. Soon after we all woke up, on the second day, on Friday.
Yeah.
I think that's the day when we all woke up, right? We're getting ready to go out, right?
Yeah.
And I think it was Eddie and PJ that said, yo, what the fuck is this? They found blood.
Oh, no, it was when we got back.
When we got back from that
Friday?
Friday?
That night. Yeah, it was that night when we got back from the pier.
I thought...
Remember, I saw something in the morning. I saw the blood on the door handle in the morning, and I didn't say anything because it's like right after the shower. I was like, what the fuck is a blood door?
There was blood droplets.
And then we saw it later.
Right outside the door of King PJ and Eddie's room. and it was going down the hallway into the bathroom, and there was blood on the faucet, and
the faucet we didn't find until Sunday.
No, not that late.
Yeah,
I don't know.
No,
I have videos of all this, by the way. But anyway, so my first thought was, well, someone obviously had a nosebleed, right? PJ or Eddie had a nosebleed. They walked out of their room in the middle of the night, and they went to the bathroom.
Yep.
Easy explanation. Except they claimed that did not happen. Neither one of them had a nosebleed at all. So I'm like, okay, did maybe Rocha woke up? He went upstairs. He went to go peek inside their room. He had a nosebleed, and then he went to the restroom, and then went back downstairs to go back to bed. But Rocha claims he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Sean...
I didn't do it.
And it wasn't me. I was on the third floor.
We went outside. We were throwing away some trash at the end of this trip, and I was like, Josh, it wasn't you, right? Because it wasn't me. And Josh was like, no, dude, I swear to God. I was like, okay. I wanted to make sure, like, if it was something Josh was doing, I wanted to be in on it.
So,
but it wasn't us.
We found that blood, and we kept finding blood, more blood throughout the trip.
We found blood on a tissue in the fucking shower.
Yes. Well, PJ did. Yeah. PJ found tissue of blood in the shower. Right, and he flushed it down the toilet. Yeah, he did that. We were all just like, whoa, that's weird, right? Yeah. And then we went back into the dining room to play card games. Yep. And then I went upstairs to go use a restroom. So I went all to the third floor
because there's no restroom on the first floor, by the way.
Yeah, there's the restroom on the second floor and the third floor. Yep. In the master bedroom. So I went all the way upstairs to the third floor. On my way to my bedroom to use the restroom, I saw a tissue paper of blood on my stairs. And I said, who put this here? Everybody comes up. PJ looks at it and says, that's the exact tissue of blood in the same shape and everything that I just flushed down the toilet that I found in the shower earlier.
Yeah. And I literally heard PJ flush it, and PJ started freaking out. I think PJ started... That's the most excitement I've ever seen from him. He was running. He was pacing.
His eyes were getting all big.
He was pacing. It wasn't just the big old teeth this time. It was big eyes. Like, it was just everything.
Okay, and then we're playing card game.
They're saying Roach was on his period.
And then we were playing a card game, right? We're playing Cards Against Humanity and shit, right? Now I'm sitting at the head of the table, right? Roach is to my left, and King PJ is to Roach's left, and to my right is Eddie, and to his right is Sean. We're playing. And I'm looking down on my cards, and all of a sudden, I hear a demonic growl, like something like that. Like it was just like it was deep and just sounded demonic, so right?
Me and Eddie didn't hear this.
Now I immediately go like this, and I look in the direction I heard the noise, and when I look up, I notice PJ and Rocha are looking at it, and PJ's eyes are big, like they're freaked out, and they're like, "Yo, did you hear that?" I was like, yes. You heard a growl? And they're like, yeah. And Eddie and Sean did not hear it. And they're like, well, maybe it was... I think Eddie said maybe it was Josh. He's always making noises and stuff. And PJ and Roach are like, no. This was like right behind us where like the window was, right? Yeah. But there was no dogs or anything for the neighbors.
Oh, and FYI, guys, we didn't stay in a hotel where there was people next door or right next to us. We were at an Airbnb house.
A whole house to ourselves in a neighborhood. So me and Rocha and King were like... Okay, we all heard that same exact noise, right? So that was really, really weird. Yeah. Another thing that happened was...
What other thing?
That last night. The very last night, right when we were about to start going to bed, right?
Are you talking about the
event? So we were still talking about something, whatever. We're getting ready to go to bed. Yeah. I'm standing on the stairs going to the third floor bedroom. Sean's sitting over by his bedroom, right? By his bedroom door. Yeah. King and Eddie are standing by their bedroom door, and Rocha is on the first flight of stairs. Yeah. Right? And we're all just talking, and I just glance up above King PJ, and I noticed that there was something hanging from a vent from the ceiling. And I said, what is that? And PJ looks up, and he's like, whoa, what the fuck? And he just like immediately gets out of the way. And I told PJ, why don't you just pull it out? Because PJ is very fucking long, right? And he was like, no, fuck that. So I went over there and I pulled it out. Whatever this was. I pulled whatever was hanging from the vent, and I looked down in my hand, and it was human hair. A clump of human hair. They all thought I was bullshit. And Sean was like, no, that can't be human. I was like, here is human hair.
It was hair.
Why was there human hair in the vent of the ceiling? I think... maybe the Airbnb owners or something was living in the attic and fucking with us because there was a whole like system of an attic, right?
Yeah.
And you could go into the walls because there was a doorway in like there's this weird small doorway in the closet of King PJ and Eddie's room.
They could lock it from the inside.
Yeah, and it goes into an attic, and it's really dark and insulated, so you can't really see like how far and deep it goes.
Yeah.
But then there was also a big giant door against the wall right next to my bedroom on the 3rd floor, and that was locked.
That's true, and that was locked by a key. Let's not forget this. You were standing on the stairs about to go to your room. I was about to go into my room, and Roach was at the bottom of the stairs. And all of a sudden, remember, Eddie and King started freaking out, and they came out because they heard a fucking knock on the window.
Yeah, they heard a knock.
This is 2nd floor, by the way, so no one could just walk up and knock on your goddamn window.
They were freaked out.
And they were like, "Was that one of y'all?" We're like, literally, we're all standing here talking.
Right.
It was none of us.
And Eddie was in his boxers, right?
Yeah.
And Eddie was like, I didn't do this. I'm not fucking around. Do you think I'd be standing around in my boxers in front of you guys?
Yes.
That's weird, in my opinion. I wouldn't do that. I'm freaked out right now.
That was so fucking hilarious. It's like, okay, all right, Eddie, I know you're not fucking with us. Okay. And it came from Eddie's side of the room, he said. So, because right when you walk through the door, there was 2 beds in there. King's was right in the first left, and then closest to the window and to the wall, it was Eddie's bed. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it came from over there. So that was...
I got up so fucking quick, I was like, what the fuck is Eddie? Yeah, Eddie was flat out in his boxers. Yeah. He was legitimately scared.
And they thought it was us fucking with him. We're like, no, dude, we're literally all standing right here. So a lot of weird shit happened at that Airbnb.
And like Sean said, at the end of the trip, as we were cleaning up, right, the night before, me and Sean had a little conversation outside, and we were just like, wait, like
was it one of us?
Was it one? Did you do it? No, it wasn't you, right? It wasn't me.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. It wasn't one of us. And I think Eddie was right there by the steps, and he heard us, and he was like, well, it wasn't us or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was... I don't know. It was crazy. But you know what? The Airbnb was perfect, though. It was perfect. Besides no AC.
Josh, remember what I said last night in Discord? I totally investigated what the hell's going on. We'll go stay in that Airbnb and find out.
We got $2 from our churro. It says, Josh, check Rappaport's latest tweet. Oh, there you go, Josh.
The Bears have agreed to terms with Danny Trevathan on a 3-year extension.
Yep. Somewhere before the league year officially opens.
So does that mean then we're not going to be extending Nick Witkowski? Does that mean we just lost Nick Witkowski then?
I'm wondering if they went ahead and locked him up because they felt like y'all weren't going to come to terms with him.
I think we just lost Nick Witkowski, guys. Fuck.
I'd rather kept him, right? Because
he would have been. He's
always hurt.
Nick Witkowski is younger, and he has more. He was developing just fucking amazing, man. We us Bears fans love Nick Witkowski. Yeah. So I mean, Dan Trevathan's still a beast and everything, and he's a veteran and a leader on that defense. But that means we lost Nick. Fuck! I didn't want to lose Nick Witkowski.
That sucks, dude. Dude, that sucks.
So other things that happened on the trip. Rocha was on his phone for a big good portion of the time. Let's
not forget about Rocha farting all the time.
Rocha farted a lot.
God damn.
It was ridiculous. It was disgusting.
Too much.
And then King Peach said that beeping sound was weird as shit, especially because only me and Josh heard it, and we were on separate sides of the room. Yeah, we were all sitting in the living room, right? Yeah. And me and PJ were on the opposite ends of the living room, and he and I heard a weird beeping sound coming from the kitchen, and no one else heard it.
Yeah, I was maybe zoned out. I think me and Rocha were talking or something. Yeah, and I don't know. Maybe that's why I didn't hear it.
Yeah, Ghost. I did not want to lose Kwiatkowski, man. It was not me, Roach. Everyone knows it was you. It
was always you, Rocha.
Yes. Another thing I learned, and I said this in the Discord, I think the other night, or in the stream or something. I forgot. I don't know where the fuck I said this, but
what?
Rocha isn't as bad at basketball as I thought he was gonna be. Me and Rocha played 2-on-2 against Eddie and King PJ, and we destroyed them 10-0. They didn't score a single point. We skunked them. Rocha hit, most of his shots, which was like a couple, 2 or 3 shots.
Yeah.
He was setting some great picks for me, which allowed me to shoot and score and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Me and Rocha 10-0 on Eddie and PJ.
I was proud of Roach. I was like, okay. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
And I'm telling you right now, Noam, and I'm pretty sure PJ, Addy, and Rocha will tell you, you have no shot, bro. You got no fucking shot. There's literally nothing you're going to be able to do. Nothing. I'm either going to kill you from the outside, or I could be a real asshole and take it to you in the inside, in the paint, and there's literally nothing you're going to do about it. You cannot stop me.
I'm sorry, Noam, you're going to lose, buddy. Yeah, and Rocha drained a shot with PJ on him.
Oh, and there's video evidence.
Yeah, we have video evidence. I recorded that game. Chris Redmond says, you guys better come to New York soon in the near future. Well, shit, it's going to have to wait until after all this shit dies down. We're not traveling anywhere with all this shit happening. I'll tell you that right now. But yeah. No, no, and elbows? No, we don't throw elbows. What the fuck? Like, we don't do that.
I said I was throwing elbows?
No, he says no elbows and we good.
No.
Dude, it's not a matter of elbows.
You play real basketball? You know
yeah.
Play basketball?
Yeah, dude. What are you talking about? Rocha says, Josh didn't let me take the game winner. Rocha, you wouldn't get the fuck open. I even told Josh before, I was like, give Rocha the ball last shot. Gotta have Rocha, and then you wouldn't get open.
Before the last possession, I said, I was going to check it up with PJ. I said, Rocha, I pulled him to the side. I said, Rocha, I'm going to check it up. I'm going to pass it in to you. You're going to pass it back, and then I'm going to go inside. You're going to kick out, and I'm going to get you the ball, and you're going to hit the game-winning shot. Okay, cool. Rocha didn't do shit.
Yeah.
Rocha's very, very slow, and Eddie was guarding him. Like, Eddie was doing a really good job at guarding him. I could not get him the ball. I tried to get Rocha the ball to hit game winner. He couldn't get open. There was no way of getting him the ball.
Yeah.
So, PJ was guarding me about the mid-range on an angle, and I just said, fuck it, and I hit, and I ended the game with a hook shot.
Mm-hmm. And we have it on video, so it's there. Nathan Hill, yeah, we saw that the Bears re-signed Trevathan, but Josh, he feels like, what's that guy's name?
What?
That y'all might have lost?
Nick Kwiatkowski.
Lekowski?
Kwiatkowski.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, Josh is a little upset about that.
Yes.
But, yeah.
EHEC 34 says, I locked down Josh in your dreams. Nader says, Josh, I can outshoot you on the perimeter. No, you can't.
That's cute. Oh, $2 from Arturo. Says, have you guys seen the video with Joe Rogan and the scientist? Are you talking about the
podcast?
Guy?
Yes.
Josh was telling me about it.
Yeah, and I want to bring some of those points, man, with you guys. First off, thank you so much for the donation. Jared Page is in here, says, yeah, I'm surprised y'all went. Yeah, man. Good thing we went when we did. Because if we would have went literally a week later or any time after that, than when we did, then we would not be able to go. We would not be able to go to the game. I don't know if we'd be able to go to Alcatraz and all these things because they're clamping down on large gatherings. So, now, I want to say this. Because of the coronavirus, it made traveling and it made the whole trip so much easier.
Yep.
Me and my girlfriend 5 years earlier went to San Francisco around the same time. And you could barely walk Pier 39 or anywhere without, being so cramped up because there's people everywhere. There's homeless people everywhere, right? The flights there, the flights back, walking around San Francisco, walking around the piers and everything, there was hardly anyone traveling. There was the airports. Remember I was telling you LAX is crazy, right?
Yeah.
There was hardly anybody there.
It was
in the airports.
It was very, very empty, seating everywhere. And on our way back especially, over 100 empty seats on our plane.
There were so little people on the plane that they had to position us in certain areas of the plane to balance out weight.
Yeah.
So, it was crazy. Now, I did have a fucked up thought throughout the entire trip.
What?
Because I noticed that everything was just easier. You know, getting around San Francisco and everything.
Yeah.
I had this fucked up thought in my head, do you guys remember that episode in The Office where they all go to, a church or whatever, and Dwight's looking around. He's like, oh, there's so many people. Who are all these people? There's just too many people in the world now. You know what? We need another plague.
Oh, God, Josh.
And, I thought of that scene from The Office, and I'm like, wow, there's hardly anybody around.
Dude.
We were literally, there was points where we were walking on the Pier 39.
Yeah.
And it was just us.
That's true. You know what's crazy is that I was thinking about this is kind of similar to that, but of course you go to the Office theme. But I was just thinking about the fucking New World Order shit, right? Mm-hmm. Like conspiracies. Talking about conspiracies, you never know.
T-Web's in the house. What's up, T-Web? T-Web! And we got a dollar donation from Bong Champion.
Thank you, Pog.
Dude, do you mean like Pogs, like the game Pogs with the slammers and everything?
I never played that.
Oh my god, I would love to play some Pogs.
Yeah. Oh, and you know what? My supervisor at work was telling me today that apparently like cruise ships are almost giving away tickets.
Jesus.
She got an email today that for a cruise for $50 plus port fees. So you just have to pay for all that stuff. Mm-hmm. She said it came out to like $200-300.
Wow.
Like, and they're going to give her like credits on the ship and stuff like that.
Because who would want to travel on a cruise ship right now?
And risk getting trapped on that shit for a week.
I mean, even on a regular, time and period.
Yeah.
A cruise ship is a cesspool for germs and
it is.
And things like that, and people getting sick. Jared Page says, y'all see Wentz's workout video? We better get Brady. I did not see it.
Oh, I didn't see it either. But I did hear that Tampa is going all in on Brady. Mm-hmm. They are going all in on him. They want him bad. So, we'll see.
T-Web says, I upper decked the bathroom at the doctor's office today.
Oh, God. Jesus. Oh, man. But, yeah.
All my favorite sports are canceled, says Jeremy Butcher. Yeah, it sucks, man. Josh, I got my new Bucks hat for my birthday. I'll send you a pic on Discord to see. Hell yeah, man. Awesome. And King PJ says Josh should drop his highlights right before he goes to NY to play Gnome and cut a promo on him. I did cut a promo. I cut a promo. After me and Rocha beat PJ and Eddie, I cut a promo on you, Gnome, in that video.
Yeah. It was hilarious. Oh, we got 99 cents from Hell Lord. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hell Lord. How's things going over there in Louisiana? Keaton, what's up, Keaton? How you doing, man? So I love you guys haven't been around.
We understand, bro. You got a new job schedule and all that. Married life.
We miss you, man. Rocha misses you. Josh Jr. misses you.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, Brady would have Evans, Godwin, Howard break good situations.
And that's
Rocha.
what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Noam, you'll see it. Don't worry, you'll be seeing it.
Cortez, we did get. Well, hopefully we got lucky.
Yeah.
We don't know if any of us have it.
We won't know for at least a couple weeks.
When we got here to Dallas, we learned that there was a guy who lives in a city in a city near us, like just 10 minutes away.
Yep.
That has coronavirus, and he just got back from California.
Yeah. And he, even when he was told that he possibly had it or something like that, he still went. He went to his daughter's dance with her. Daddy-daughter dance.
Daddy-daughter dance.
And so imagine how many people he exposed that to.
Thank you, T-Web. Appreciate that.
Yep.
So let's talk about Rudy Gobert. He's been getting a lot of heat on Twitter, and you know what? Me and Sean have been talking about this, and we don't think it's really warranted.
Nope.
First off, if he knew he had the virus, would he be doing those things? No. Right? And look, Rudy Gobert, he was doing what majority of Americans and people across the world were doing.
Trolling it.
And yes, making a light situation of the coronavirus because a lot of people weren't taking it serious for a long time. We didn't take it serious for a long time.
We didn't either. And what's funny is that people are like, well, I saw people saying, oh, he was like, not really being cautious about not touching things, this and that. That doesn't matter. That's the biggest misconception of everything.
Yes. Now, back to Arturo with that donation he had. He was saying, did you guys see that guy who was on the Joe Rogan podcast? He was an expert in viruses and diseases, and he knew everything about coronavirus and all these different types of viruses, like SARS and everything like that. And he was saying, you can wash your hands as much as you want. You can have all the sanitizer in the world. And he says you still should do that to help prevent the spread of it and as far as protecting yourself from other things as well.
Yeah.
But it's not going to help you against this bug.
Nope.
So those masks that people are wearing, that's not going to help you from this bug.
Nope.
None of that shit is. So people who are hoarding up sanitizer, people who are being clean freaks right now, okay, sure, it's fine, whatever. I guess if you want to, stay safe, but
it doesn't
in
help.
your head, but it's not going to help you from preventing getting this
virus. It's an airborne virus.
It gets in your mouth.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do to prevent that. Nothing.
And
even wearing a mask, like those surgical masks, they're not meant to keep things from coming into the mask. They're meant to keep things from getting out of the mask. So he was breaking that down for me. Some of these things I did not know myself. Yeah.
And Gobert is still a bitch. He handled it awfully. Even if he had handled it differently, it would have been the same result. That's the point here. He would have gotten it how he gotten it, and he didn't even get it from the microphones. Him and Donovan Mitchell got it from the same place. Mm-hmm. It's not like Rudy got it and then gave it to Donovan. They're saying they both got it from the same place.
Keaton says it shouldn't be taken as serious as it is. This isn't a pandemic. Everyone will not die. This is a pandemic. Donald Trump just came on a conference. What was it? Yesterday or 2 days ago? When he banned traveling to Europe and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This is a pandemic. From the CDC, this is a worldwide pandemic. Yep. Now, another misconception that's out there, and this expert was talking about, right, on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah.
He was saying one of the things that's being spread on social media, you're seeing these graphs that people, or these numbers, people are saying, okay, look, here's the numbers of cases of the flu season that we just had.
Yep.
And here are the number of deaths on the flu season. Here are the number of cases of coronavirus, and here are the number of deaths from the coronavirus. Mm-hmm. And the numbers from the flu are way bigger than the coronavirus. So it's not a big deal, right? He says, no, you got to look at the percentage of it. The people who died from the regular flu, he said this past flu season was really bad. People who died from the flu, from the number of cases, the percentage was like, it was an extremely small number. But the percentage of people who are dying from the cases of the coronavirus, he said it's about 3%. And he says something to compare that to for a worldwide pandemic, you have to go back to the Spanish influenza back in 1918, which killed over 100 million fucking people.
Jesus
over 100 million people. The death rate for that disease was 3%. That's a fucked number, 3%. So as this virus continues to grow, and the thing about what's scary about this virus is it's extremely contagious, which is why we think that Gobert is getting way too much heat for this, because it didn't matter. If he didn't do all that stuff that, that people are like blaming him for, even like Sean said, even if he didn't do that and he took it as serious as possible, in front of the camera, he still would have been, he was already infected, and he would have infected those he was around already. So that's a done deal.
All you have to do is cough. All you have to do is breathe, pretty much.
So Keaton,
doesn't matter.
That's wrong, bro. It is a pandemic. And another misconception that this guy was saying, this expert, he was saying that people got it in their heads that this is just a disease, virus that's killing elderly. And he says, look, most of the people thus far have been elderly, right?
Yep.
Out there in China. But he says, like in Italy, especially where they're being quarantined and stuff like that, there are more and more cases of people getting in their 40s, even in the 30s. I've been hearing now, and those cases are some of the worst cases of this virus.
Yeah.
Not so much the elderly. So he's saying, get that out of your head that just because only the old people are getting sick and dying. And he says, as far as the young people, like children and stuff like that, he says there's very few cases of people under the age of 19 who are getting the virus and getting extremely sick. Now, kids under the age of 19 are getting the virus, but they're not necessarily getting really sick. They're not really showing symptoms.
Yeah.
They can't explain why, but certain viruses act differently, and some of them do that. Now, he was bringing up the fact, like here in the United States, he's thinking that they're probably going to eventually start closing schools. That's probably going to happen. And
it's starting to happen right now.
And he was questioning whether or not that was a good idea. Because again, these young children are even if they're getting it, they're not getting sick. It's the adults that are getting it. Now, if they shut down schools, he says, you got to think about this. If they start shutting down schools and childcare, then it's going to affect everything else, like people, the healthcare providers, doctors, nurses especially. He said, I think about 40% of nurses depend on childcare.
Oh yeah,
and schools and stuff like that. And if they can't no longer have that, and they got to stay at home and take care of their children, that's going to mean less people taking care of the sick and more people dying.
And y'all also got to remember, like, what's scary about this is that it's so, like Josh said, it's so contagious. I don't think we've ever seen something this so easily contracted. And even though it might not affect the healthy 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, right now, these diseases mutate over time, and it could become more serious over time. So that's what's more scary about it, in a sense of that, right? So yeah, and it gets you a little nervous.
She got sports in the house. She says my school is online until April.
Yeah.
That's a good move right there.
Yeah, a lot of colleges are doing that. Even I've heard, even regular schools are doing that now. Mm-hmm. High schools that have that capability.
Did we get that donation earlier?
Donation?
The one.
Oh no, Arturo.
Arturo.
Oh shit, I forgot about this one. It says Arturo with $2 says, and he said it ain't a biochemical attack.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, this guy talked about. He went in detail saying that listen, they can. Look at these viruses and study them and know exactly what they are, and even try to pinpoint where they came from. Mm-hmm. And one of the theories going out there is that this was man-made because of where it happened, in Wuhan, China. Mm-hmm. Like where it got contracted is very close to where they test fucking biohazard things and shit like that, messing with viruses and stuff. Yeah. And he says this virus is not man-made whatsoever. They can tell if it's man-made. Yeah. He says this is from wildlife. And he says probably like around November, it jumped from wildlife into human. Mm-hmm. And it probably happened at a wet market in Wuhan, China. Yeah. So they know for a fact that it wasn't man-made. Because he says man-made, he said, by the way, man-made viruses or things like that are not anywhere near as complicated or as deadly as the one nature provides.
And you know what? I did see a couple people say that they were just mad that Gobert made a joke out of the coronavirus and he wasn't taking it seriously. Mm-hmm. But dude, everybody was making memes about it. So probably half the people in here, if not majority of y'all, were making memes about it, sharing memes on Twitter, seeing that shit on Facebook. We were making jokes about it. No one was taking it seriously. Not even the president of the United States was taking it seriously. He even said it was a joke. Now, so a lot of people were taking a joke until now.
Another reason why people are saying conspiracy on this whole situation is also because of how poorly China handled it. When this was first happening, the government of China, they were hushing people that were talking about this coronavirus and people getting infected, and people dying. They were silencing these people. There was a doctor, right, who was coming across some of the first cases, and he was noticing people die, and he was taking videos of like people in body bags and people who are sick, and he was talking about it, and he was getting this out there in the world, and the government started coming down on him, as well as some other people as well who disappeared. They're gone now.
Go figure.
And China and the government was telling them to stop doing that because they were spreading rumors, but it was happening. I'm like, look, here it is. Look,
it wasn't rumors.
Like, here's me at a hospital. This is going down right now. People need to know about this. And the Chinese government handled it poorly, and it made people feel like, there was something else behind it. Mm-hmm. And that doctor, though, by the way, who was coming across some of the first cases in China, he was 33 years old. He eventually got the virus, and he died.
33. A doctor. Just saying. Yeah. I did get it doesn't really matter to us, but I did get a tweet, breaking news, that PGA is canceled.
Oh, fuck.
So it's getting everywhere. This is going to hit all sports, guys. I don't. WrestleMania, I think it's going to be canceled soon.
Nader says, I have an uncle who got confirmed he has coronavirus. Shit.
Dude.
No way.
Are you serious?
Fucking crazy.
Who said that?
Nader.
Oh, dude, Nader. Hopefully everything's going to be okay, buddy.
Yeah, the stock market is shit right now. Stay black and gold.
Shit, that's a good time to invest. But yeah, Nader. Dude, that's what scares me the most, dude. Like, I have a grandma that's like 96 years old, and I'm just praying.
What about WWE, Vanilla? That's a good question. We have to assume that WrestleMania is going to get canceled.
It's going to get canceled.
Of course, Vince is still going to want the show to go on.
But I think it's going to be Tampa that cancels it.
Mm-hmm. They might not have a choice.
Yeah.
What about people in their 20s as mortal? As far as people in their 20s,
right
now, if you have underlying conditions like high blood pressure, you smoke, you're overweight, you have diabetes, or things like that. If you could contract this virus, you could get really sick.
Yeah.
Or even die.
So fingers crossed, guys. Arturo with the $2. Says couple soccer players and a manager tested positive. Yeah, Arsenal's manager tested positive, and I think Juventus player. I think. Mm-hmm. And that's where fucking Ronaldo's on. He's on that team. So that's. Whew.
Tom Hanks, man. Yeah, Tom Hanks got the virus.
Yeah, and he's in Australia. Him and his wife.
He's so Ricardo was telling me he was 63 years old. So it's pretty old, man. He's right up there.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, apparently his son came out and said that they don't feel sick, so that's one good thing.
Okay.
So hopefully Tom Hanks is gonna be okay.
Michelle says all we need is USA. All we need is a USA hater in our country purposely contract the virus and go to a small mall or wherever in a massive crowd gathering. Terrorists are going to be all over this. Boston Marathon has been postponed.
Yeah, I heard about that too, Boston Marathon.
Oh, I'm pretty sure there's going to be quite a bit of assholes who are going if
taking it seriously.
If it's known that they have, especially if it's known that they have coronavirus, that are going to go out there and just spread as much as they can.
Well, remember that what Jared told us about that girl in San Antonio? They let her out of quarantine, and she goes straight to a mall. And they said that she probably infected hundreds of people.
Jesus Christ!
So like you never know. Yeah, a lot of these people. That's the problem. Is that so many people were joking about it, and not even just Rudy Gobert. And that's why we're saying he's getting too much flack. Everybody was making light of it and not taking it seriously. So that's the problem.
QC, we will not be streaming NASCAR.
No.
We'd rather stream us jumping rope than
NASCAR. I'd rather do a sleep stream.
I better not get it, bro. I'm 16. I don't want to die. Iverson, no, you're fine. Like I was just mentioning earlier, there's very few cases of people under the age of 19 that are getting it and that are getting sick. For the most part, younger people, not infants or whatever, but like people like around your age, Iverson, are even though those who are that age that are getting it are not getting sick. It's not really affecting kids and young teenagers and stuff like that. Yeah, they're for the most part fine. Even when they contract the virus, they're not showing like symptoms and stuff like that. It's the way the virus works. It's mainly focused on adults and like in the very extremely young, like infants and stuff. You're fine.
No, Ghost Skill, that's not what I was saying. I was saying that you can't just throw it all on one person when everybody else was doing it. Like, no one was taking it seriously. So why would Gobert take it seriously?
We literally just said, if someone had the coronavirus, they know they had it, and they went out there and tried to spread it.
That's when they're out.
If Gobert knew he had it and he was doing that, that's one thing. Mm-hmm. But that he was making a joke of it, like most people were. And like most of us were for a long time.
He literally came out and said that he feels really bad. He did not realize he had it. If he did, he would not obviously not have done what he's did. Mm-hmm. Like he already came out and acknowledged that.
So. Beast Mode conspiracy theory stream.
Be a perfect time.
I think we need a conspiracy stream more than ever.
It's gonna be a great time for it.
I think we need plenty of them. What else are we gonna do? I mean, we have some ideas, but a conspiracy stream.
Na 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 na. Could happen. Oh yeah, we heard about that, Keaton. Disney World's they're closing for the rest of the month. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
Mod interview streams as QC.
Mod interview streams. What the fuck? Or we just talked interview mods. Or fan interview streams.
All right. Philly, everything's going to shit, man. Coronavirus is everywhere. It's shutting down sports. Things are getting out of hand. We need to get together this coming up week, and we need to set a date, man, and we need to do this conspiracy stream because what the hell else is going on right now? People need it more than ever, bro. Let's get together this week. Let's set a date, and let's do it, man.
Philly, y'all got to discuss how this affects the globe. You know, the whole world. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Like how is this affecting
how he's shaping that?
Yeah, the global economy, the global, everything. Yeah,
the globe. Let's do it, man. We got to do it. We got to do it ASAP, bro. Let's see what he says, fellas. Let's see what he says.
Just had to throw the, message in there. Goodness gracious. No name. My college has moved online only due to the virus. Yeah, dude. A lot of these colleges that have online capabilities, they're all switching to it. Might as well.
Jason Morgan says, pretty sure Sean's recent visit to China started this shit. Keep your tongue in your mouth, you fucking asshole.
Who said that?
Jason Morgan, Gameful J.
That was a secret trip.
Charles Barkley might have it since Iverson vlogs. We saw that. We saw Charles Barkley. He's quarantining himself for 48 hours.
Yes.
And he's awaiting his results.
Yes. So, not sure yet, but hopefully not. Carlitos, yeah, no more XFL for this season.
Right.
Sucks. Sucks, man. Oh.
Matthew Goodman says, Sean, you're making the world seem round with your hands. It's flat.
Oh, was I? I didn't realize that.
Mm-hmm. Got to Elden Nation, Arturo. All this because some fool put a bat in the soup.
Put a bat in a soup? Oh, is that how they're saying it started?
I don't. As far as I know.
Like a bat, like I thought people eat bats all the time.
Right.
So,
bats do contract a lot of viruses. I think when SARS broke out, I think it was because of a bat, and the I think it was MERS or whatever, the other strain of coronavirus that broke out a couple of years later.
Yeah.
I think that also came from a bat. So this probably came from a bat. Probably did.
No one doubt it.
What time is it, Sonic Boom? It's quarantine time.
Yeah.
We should have called this the quarantine stream.
Damn it.
Fuck! We'll do that though eventually.
QC says trivia streams, gaming streams, networking.
Ha!
And sleeping streams. Don't forget about those. We're gonna be doing sleeping streams.
So, Josh, conspiracy stream coming soon?
We'll see.
More than likely. See what Philly says. Bat sounds disgusting, but respect other heritage. It's just disgusting. I would not eat bat. It's like eating a rat. It's like eating a sewer rat.
It's a flying rat, pretty much.
That's what it is.
It is. It really is. I would never eat it. There's some people. There's so much different.
You would have to have. I would have to have a legit chef, like a 5-star chef,
cook it,
who knows exactly what he has on his hands and how to prepare it.
Yeah, But the thing is, it's like there's so many people that eat bugs out there, and I can never eat a fucking bug, a cricket, and all that other shit. I could never do it. Mm-mm.
Eddie says, what if coronavirus has been a thing for a while, but misdiagnosed, and I mean like for years?
Could. I don't know.
Well, coronavirus has been around for a very long time. There's just different strains of it.
Yep.
This is a different strain. Like I was saying earlier, there was the coronavirus. A type of strain that was called SARS. I think that was back in 2010 that broke out. That was really deadly, but they were able to nip that in the butt really fast. And then there was a different type of coronavirus that was an outbreak in China a couple of years after that. So, yeah, coronavirus has been around for a while.
Yeah. Oh, $5 from Arturo says, you guys hear what happened in North Korea? They had one case of the virus. When they found out who had it, they just went up and shot him.
Wait, is that for real?
If that's, I wouldn't be surprised. That's North Korea.
And I know in North Korea, whenever you do anything wrong, they don't just kill you; they kill your whole family.
Yep.
They put them in these camps. Mm-hmm. So, I'm pretty sure that person's family is also gone too.
Yeah.
Because he's around them. He probably spread it to them. And how did the coronavirus get in North Korea? If they
don't let anything inside.
They're so blocked off.
Yeah, they don't let anything in. Right? No outside help. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's crazy. QC says, can we get a virus that targets midgets?
And Eddie says, and I'm out. QC. Tropical Mayhem says, you should call Sir Young Duke. Oh my god. So you guys got to know about Sir Young Duke.
Oh my god.
So
I forgot about that. Wait, do we have his number?
Yes.
You kept it? Okay, good.
So here's a story about Sir Young Duke. You guys need to know about this. So on Friday morning, we woke up. We went to Shake Shack, which that was a pain in the ass because of the fucking meters or whatever for parking.
Dude, it was a struggle.
So we finally got into Shake Shack. We ate, but we were starting now. Now we were pressed for time to make it to the Alcatraz tour. So we drove to our parking spot. We parked, and we were like, about a good 15 minutes away, right? We had to go all the way down to Pier 33, and we weren't even close to Pier 39 yet, right?
Yeah, we were at like 41.
So we had to fucking book it, right? So we're walking.
Speed walking.
Now, on these piers, right? There's these panhandlers, people begging for change, and there's also these street performers who try to get money off of you, right?
Yep.
Now, there was these rappers that were there, and there was this one particular rapper named Sir Young Duke. And he stopped PJ and Rocha.
Yes.
And
me and Josh are smart enough.
Yes.
We don't make eye contact. We just keep walking.
And I told him, Do not look
don't
at
stop.
them. Be rude as fuck. You have to be. Just keep walking.
Yep.
Whatever they're saying to you, keep walking. Now, they got stopped, PJ and Rocha, and they handed them the demo, right? PJ threw his in the trash.
Yep.
Rocha was still talking to him. He autographed the goddamn CD for Rocha. Who has CDs anymore, by the way?
Yeah, like, fuck out of here.
So he autographed the CD for Rocha, and he's talking to him. And I look back, and Rocha is still way back there talking to him. I said, hey, we need to go. Let's go. And this rapper tells Rocha, hey, who's that? Who's that? Your dad? He's telling you what to do? I'm like, I told Rocha, you should have told him, yeah, he's going to whoop my ass if I don't fucking go right now. So Rocha finally fucking leaves. And
After he gets the signature.
He comes back up. PJ threw his in the trash, and Rocha was about to do the same. I said, no. Give me that. Save that.
We're going to listen to that.
Because we're going to listen to it, and I'm going to roast that fucking dude on stream. And it had his phone number, his YouTube channel, his Spotify. Everything. I'm like, we're going to call this dude. We're going to fuck with Sir Young Duke because he harassed our friends, and we're going to fucking get his ass back.
You know what? We did listen to it, and it was so fucking terrible. It was so fucking hilarious.
Roger says it was fucking annoying.
Oh, like him bugging you?
Where's the
Where's what?
Where's the thing? It's in the closet.
Oh,
let me pull it out for you guys. Let me show you what this asshole looks like.
It was so terrible.